Okay, time to get out of the house and see what all the excitement is about Cafe 180. A wise man once said, God doesn't judge by smiles, he judges by your heart. If you've got a good heart, then you're on your way. Cafe 180 was founded in 2010 by Libby Whitman, Julie McHepk, and Catherine Clements Matthews. They announced, "We want to celebrate the dignity of all through exchange. Everyone has something to give. We address hunger with a hand up." Columbus was one of the first people I met at Cafe 180. He used to run the kiosk downtown. Now he works at Cafe 180 on South Broadway and does catering. I have to say his warm smile was quite welcoming, and the chicken Caesar salad wrap was absolutely delicious. Columbus said, "Cafe 180 gives people a chance." Cafe 180 nourishes people by serving fresh, delicious food to everyone, whether by traditional exchange or by the exchange of a person's time and or talents. It aims to inspire others through dignified exchanges, the encouragement of self-sufficiency, and by opening people's hearts and minds to the hunger that exists in our community. Joseph lives in Inglewood and first found Cafe 180 while passing through as a college student. He said, "They helped me out when I needed it most. My first meal was free because I was in a rush to get to class. From there on out, I have volunteered." He bragged, "Their French dip is the best. You gotta try it." That leads to Cafe 180's exceptional menu. In the summer months, much of the produce comes from local organic gardens located in Inglewood, Colorado. Working with producers makes for a seasonal menu, but soups, salads, hot sandwiches, wraps, and pizzas are the norm. Elder Hall was another welcoming character. He came to Inglewood from Texas to fulfill his Mormon mission. When I asked him about his experience at Cafe 180, he said, "I believe we need to help those facing challenging times." So how does Cafe 180 work? Every person benefits from a delicious, healthy meal, but Cafe 180 doesn't give its food away for free. Guests have 3 choices. 1. Make a $4 donation to cover costs. 2. Make a donation that covers costs and pays it forward. 3. Sign up to volunteer for an hour to cover the costs of a meal. Mark is a patron and Inglewood resident that kindly invited me to sit by him while I enjoyed my meal. He said, "This place is my home. It is a godsend to me." Mark has been riding his bike to Cafe 180 every day for the past 2 years. Mark never used to eat his greens until one day the staff started adding berry salads to his plate. They joked that in order to keep getting his 3 cookies every day, he had to start eating his veggies. Ever since, Mark has had a salad with his meal. Oh, and remember the wise man quote about God loving a beautiful heart? That was Mark. Sonia is the assistant manager at Cafe 180. She was one of the people who lovingly urged Mark to start eating his greens. When I asked her about working at Cafe 180, she said, "This is such a great community place. It makes a huge difference to get to know the people of our community." Howard and Tony opted out of a picture, but this is their favorite table. Howard came from Denver and Tony from Lakewood to meet for lunch. Howard said, "Cafe 180 has nice, helpful, and positive people working and volunteering." Howard then chimed in and said, "Having healthy food is a right." Suzanne, the restaurant manager, has a culinary degree and 22 years experience in catering. She said, "This is one of the most amazing jobs I've ever had." She then told me how people looked out for each other at Cafe 180. She said that there are some customers that don't have any family. If a patron misses a meal, phone calls are made to make sure he or she is okay. Here's a snapshot of Cafe 180's weekly food, patronage, and donation goals. 167 meals were served last week, while the weekly goal was 300. That means that there were still 130 meals that could have been enjoyed by someone. The percentage of patrons volunteering for meals was 15%, and the average meal donation was $10.30. Elder Pincock is Elder Hall's partner in crime, or should I say non-crime. He came to Inglewood from Idaho and told me that as part of their mission, they volunteered 2 times a week. He said, "I think it's awesome that Cafe 180 gives back to the community." Richard takes public transportation from Boulder every day. He's been coming to Cafe 180 over the past 9 months. He said, "Life would be very difficult on Social Security alone, but by volunteering about 1 hour each day, I earn 5 square meals. Plus, I get to meet really great people. This place enables me to live well." The word that keeps coming to mind when I think about Cafe 180 is dignity. In an ordinary restaurant, you have your employees and your customers. At Cafe 180, the lines are blurred. Volunteers are more like employees paid in food who then turn around and become customers. Everyone appears equal, and everyone appears dignified. Cafe 180 caters groups both small and large. It's the perfect fit for anyone that craves good food and good deeds. Catered box lunches include a wrap or green salad, fresh seasonal fruit, chips, and a fresh baked cookie. There are 5 ways you can help support Cafe 180. 1. Eat. You gotta eat, right? So come eat at Cafe 180. 2. Volunteer. It's an essential component to the business model. 3. Shop. Buy Cafe 180's cool, stylish attire. 4. Donate. Any amount helps. And 5. Share. Tell all your friends. You can even share this video if you like. If you want to find out more about Cafe 180, visit cafe180.org, where helping has never been so easy and delicious.